if you have any questions, please.
If anyone has any questions, please ask Mr. Salim. Now is the time. You have 10 minutes.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, I've heard many people or traders and breeders saying that cockatiels are very dusty. Are they?
Oh, you are perfectly correct. I was supposed to tell you that Corona was. Everyone is worried about this Corona, but the only thing which I learned from Corona is I used to wear mask and go outside. So that same habit, I went to my cage. So then I noticed my health was in good condition compared to before Corona time, because cocktails are very dusty bird.
Okay.
That was I was thinking in my mind it should be my first safety point during the start of this meeting. That was a very good question. They are too much dusty, and
Okay.
please wear a mask so that it's good for our health. Mainly for the kids, if you are going to take. That's a good question. Thanks for reminding me that.
Okay. Welcome.
Perfect. Yes, please.
Hi, Salim. So I have a question on the chicks. So few chicks will have this air sorry. The crop will get full air. It's filled with air sometimes. So what do we do in such situations?
Yes. Okay. The main reason behind this problem, what I feel is the cleanliness in the nest. Sometimes that is the main reason behind where this problem arises, as well as the condition of the parent bird. When the condition of the parent bird is not that much good, and we are breeding during that point of time, for sure there is a problem of air sac mite. We should breed the cocktails after preparing them for breeding. We should not breed them directly just like that.
All right, thank you.
We should give them a proper care.
I have one doubt. Hi, bro.
Yes,
if 4 eggs are hatching, means only 3 are surviving. How to what?
Okay, that's a good question. How many times you inspect your nest?
What, bro?
How many times you inspect your nest after the chicks started hatching?
1
time per day?
For every 4 hours, like that. I will check on whether they are getting feeding or something.
Okay, that's perfect. I think what you should do is you should remove the first 2 chicks.
Okay.
Keep in a separate bowl. Once it start feed the 4th one, you should replace the remaining 2 in your hand over there. That's the only way. Because you know that they lay eggs every alternate days. So the time the 4th chicks hatch, the first 3 will be grown much bigger compared to that. So what you should do is you should take care of those things.
Okay, bro. Thanks.
Yeah, please.
Hi, Salim, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So in my one time, I have seen that my cocktail chicks have laid chicks.
Yeah.
But when the nest out came, the cocktail again laid the egg.
Perfect. That's good.
What to do with in the next box? Both chicks are also there. The eggs are also there.
Okay. Yeah, I think you have a very good pair, so which produce multiple clutches in a very fast time. So at that point of time, what you should do is you should just remove all those 3 or 4 chicks. Suppose if their pin feathers are start to come, you should put them inside the cage and you have to close your box. Parents does not pick up the feathers of your chicks. Does they pick up the pin feathers of your chicks?
No.
Oh, then that's a perfect pair. Just provide them inside the cage and close the box. That's the only way you can do that.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Hello, Salim bro.
Yes, please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes. I can able to hear you. Yes, Hari, I can able to hear you.
I have 20 to 25 pairs. All the pairs are getting laid and getting more chicks. Minimum of 4 to 6 hatchings are getting me. Except my albino pairs are not getting more than highest rate is only three chicks only getting in my hand. What the problem is, hatching was good. They are laying 5 to 6 eggs, but after hatching, between 5 to most probably before 7 days, the chicks are getting died. It happened only on albinos only, purely red-eye albinos only. It's happening, but others, gray, fawn, all others, I'm getting 5 to 6 eggs regularly. It's getting me for last 3 years. It was not able to. I was trying to do something. I should get in albinos also.
Yes, I got your point. You have you have a white face Lutino male into a white face Lutino female. I mean, the albino male into albino female pairing. You have that kind of pairing, or albino male into a white face female.
No. It's a perfect albino red eye into albino male and albino female only. I'm pairing. I have 3 pairs. All the 3 pairs are doing the same problem.
That's good to pair albino into albino, but to produce a proper output, you should have a white face gray to it. So please pair a albino into a white face. You will expect a good quality chicks from it. Even suppose tomorrow we are going to buy albino cocktail straight from Germany, 2 numbers, together, male and a female. So suppose we do that, we will end up in not that much good quality, the one which we have purchased. You got my point?
Yes.
Just please use white face gray for albino and normal gray for Lutino. For sure you'll get it.
Because of the domination is the reason, or what was the reason for dying of the chicks?
Chick, normally the albino, most of the time I have seen they're not that much good caretaker compared to the other mutations. So if you include the white face, they are much good in caretaking, as well as this will increase your genetically, it will increase your bird quality. So you will get an excellent chicks also you will get, so no worry. You will get the chick without any baldhead. So it's good to see that kind of albinos.
So can I share? Can I have pair with our black eye albino or red eye albino into a black eye albino? It will be good, or should choose only white face?
An albino into a white face gray.
Okay, fine. Okay, well done.
Okay, please give some tips to stop mortality in ant feeding chicks. Okay, ant feeding, I have seen someone's question over there. So ant feeding chicks, it depends on how many days we take that ant feeding chick for the ant feeding activity. So suppose we are buying it in a good quality condition, cocktails, the death is possible for the first 6 or 7 days. After that, there is no death to cocktail until they die due to some heat stroke or something else. But most of the time, they die due to our mistake. So in ant feeding, so we should ant feed them in a regular interval. Use some proper ant feeding formulas and use them in a proper procedure way. So anyone else?
Salim,
some questions?
Hi, bro. This is Arjun here.
Please.
I have not given any vegetables until now. I have not tried with vegetables until now. Only I'll give what my feed was corn and soft foods.
Okay.
Is it advisable to give it now, all of a sudden, like that, or something?
Okay. All of a sudden, if you give, for sure your bird will not eat, and we will also be a little bit stressed by seeing that they have not eaten them. So what you can do is increase by step. Tomorrow you can give beetroot. Day after tomorrow you can add pumpkin, sweet potato, everything. Don't steam that. Just give. Just like that, you can draw. You can give. Once they start to eat, then you can steam. You can put your artwork and you can enjoy them eating.
Yeah. One more thing. I have my
sure. Yeah, please.
I have my breeding setup as I started as a hobby, so it is like a mass breeding setup. It is like a aviary with a free flight setup. Now I have until there was 20 or something pairs. The breeding was normal. After it get clustered, I didn't get any breeding options, or no chick was hatched. Now I'm trying to separate the pairs. Is it advisable to can I do it now, or let that be in the same aviary?
Okay, that's a good point. There are two types of breeding. One is individual breeding. Another one is this mass breeding or colony breeding. So colony breeding. So from the chicks, if you have some 10 numbers in a colony, in a very good manner, until and unless we introduce some new birds to it. So that new bird will spoil everything. So there are two things. One, once you have put a colony setup for a particular birds, you don't need to introduce any new things to it. Okay.
Oh, fine.
And for a 100 or 200% result, you can go ahead with individual breeding.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Hi,
And
Salim.
try to, yeah, please go ahead, Miti.
Yeah, I just need to confirm about your size of the flight cage which you are using and which you recommend.
Okay, the size of the flight cage I'm using is 4 foot by 4 foot by 3 foot, which is not at all advisable. Use that much as big as possible. I don't have much space, so to give a very big cage. So if you have space, go for a bigger cage, please.
So, which you advise, like height procurement is more important, or the length will be more? Like, which will be
length?
preferable?
Always the length should be more. For example, you can go ahead with minimum of 6 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot. That's good for a flight cage. Minimum.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
My name is Srikanth. I'm calling from Bangalore. I have around 14 cockatiels. Most of them are tame and free flying. One problem I've been having is they're all bonded pairs. So can I change the pair, because one pair of Lutino, I've seen only female survives, all the male die. All male chicks die, only females survive. So if they're bonded, can I change the pair?
Sir, this is Vignesh.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yes, all well, Vignesh.
Yeah, you can change, sir, but I think connection has lost, I think. You can change.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
You can do that. No, there is no issue. But as I said earlier, you have to split them. If the in between, you have to, at least you should have 4 or 5 cages.
Understood.
So the bird will not see each other and they will not shout each other. That is the main thing.
Understood. Another thing is, one of my cockatiels is slightly becoming weak, and she has a lot of nasal discharge. Nasal discharge, like, cold.
Okay.
Yes.
What to do?
Okay. First, we have to find what is the reason behind we are getting that nasal discharge. So we have to make sure whether they have been exposed to the direct climatic conditions. So whether we are having them inside or we are using some air conditioner for it. So we have to find the root cause for it. Suppose we are having some issue, so you have to straight away start with providing the heat source and treat them with proper medication. So if it is a nasal discharge, you can go ahead with some doxycycline.
Okay.
Yeah, in 2 kg of water.
What we do currently is take pediatric nasal drops like Nazivion and clean the place first.
Okay.
And then put one drop into each of the nostrils. I wanted to know whether I can give Meriquin or any doxycycline. Which one do you use?
Both function in a different way. So it's very good if you get a vet advice, because what happened is when we over feed the antibiotic, there might be a problem with the antibiotic resistant to our bird. So
no, I don't give them at all. I don't give them at all. I mean, terminal or whatever, but she is slightly improved. But in case it worsens, between doxycycline and Meriquin, say we don't have, here in Bangalore too many. So it's not possible also in the lockdown to take her there.
No problem. I will
Masking.
just. Yeah, we can do that. I think after this meeting we can discuss, or after some time over Facebook, or you can get my number over there. No problem.
Okay.
I can get you. No problem.
Thank you.
So why? Hello, excuse me. Wood shavings with red color is not recommended.
Could you please? Okay, wood shaving with red color not recommended. So wood shaving with red color, I feel it is from shavings from the padak we call here. So what I feel is that gives some itching to the chicks, and most of the chicks died when I was using that. So that's why I recommended straight away don't use that.